Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new review and happy Monday to all of you. And I'm really cold right now, that's why I have a blanket over me. I'm kind of enjoying this new intro that I did, so and also I think I'm enjoying the lighting in this room a lot better than the other one. The other one seems a little too harsh, like harsh and natural, where this one just seems like it's softer and natural too. Tell me what you guys think about that. I'm freezing, you can totally tell. Yeah, I would love your opinion to let me know what room I should do or what room I should use to film in, because this room is like a guest room in a way, or guest rooms slowly turn into an office space, and the other one is my daughter's playroom. So I'm kind of aiming towards this room to film in. Just leave me a comment down below and let me know which one you think I should keep filming in. So this book is by Carrie Aarons, and it's called You Keep Breaking Us. I have to say, I didn't know what to expect when I first started reading this, but let's just go ahead and get started. So we'll read the blurb first, and then we will recap, review, and then rate the book overall. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and get it started. We were the ultimate example of that couple who can't live with each other, but can't seem to function without each other. The minute I met Colin Stress at 15, I was a goner. We were the golden couple of our high school, the king and queen of prom, the sweethearts voted most likely to get married and have babies, and the absolute idiots who decided to attend the same college. Because that's when it all fell apart. The naive puppy love versions of ourselves couldn't see the obvious cracks we'd had back in our hometown. But they sure revealed themselves when we started living in an off-campus house together with 4 of our other friends. Within a semester, blowout fights, jealousy, every other week breakups, and my abandonment issues had him bowing out. Not just on me, but on the house too. Until our senior year, when his parents refused to keep paying rent on 2 places. So he moves back in, and I'm forced to live with my ex. The one who has ruined me, or the one who has ruined all other men for me. The one I still cry myself to sleep at night thinking about. The one who confesses during a run in a dark hallway, that he hates how much he still loves me. And when he starts dating again, he might as well plunge a knife straight through my heart. Despite our breakup, I'm on the verge of losing him for real this time, and possibly forever. The only option is to seek help for my deep-seated trauma, the thing that Colin always encouraged me to see someone about. The thing that eventually pushed him away. Put 2 of the most driven, headstrong, passionate people in any relationship, and it's bound to combust. We've always had that twin flame kind of love. So together we might burn, but we also might heal. Okay, so like I said, I wasn't sure what I was expecting when I first started to read this book. In the beginning, this couple is broken up, and you don't know where it's going to go from there. But you keep reading to find out. So, spoiler alert right now, from here on out. Okay, so Colin has been trying to move on with his life. However, he is forced to move back in with his friends and his ex-girlfriend because his parents don't want to pay for 2 places to stay. Colin had been trying to find someone to sublet the one room, but he had no luck, and he's been trying for like the last 2 years. So because of that, he just moves in. He just moves back in. One thing I do like about what happens when he does move back in is his conversation with Bevan. He tells her this doesn't mean they are going to be getting back together, or to not take this as an opportunity and to get back together, because it isn't. He's straightforward with her, like, rather than beating around the bush kind of thing. He doesn't want to hurt her feelings. He's just being honest in that, like, right around then. Now, Bevan, you just feel bad for her. Like, you really do. You just feel bad for her. She has finally decided to see a therapist, and in the past, she would use her feelings of her feeling abandoned by her father as almost a manipulation and an argument with Colum, which isn't a very fair thing to do. Colum had also been selfish in their relationship as well. And, you know, it's obvious to them and to those around them that they do have issues that they need to work on, so then they can manage to come back together. So then they can have healthy relationships, either with each other or with other people. And Colum does get called out by one of his friends that lives in the house with them. See, Colum meets and goes on, like, maybe a date, like maybe like 1 or 2 dates with a girl named Gretchen. And when he first meets her, they kind of hit it off a little bit. They kind of, you know, he flirts for the first time. He starts having that feeling like, oh, maybe I can move on. But when it came down to them kissing for the first time, Colum felt nothing for this girl. Like, there wasn't any spark that he was looking for. He was looking for a spark with her, but he couldn't feel it in the kiss. And then he ghosts her. He just ghosts her. And his friend tells him he is selfish and rude to just lead this girl on when she didn't do anything wrong. And the way that he ghosts her, like his excuse basically after they had kissed and everything was that he started feeling like he had food poisoning or something like that. He just kind of made up an excuse, and she had been checking on him to make sure he was okay, and yet he didn't say anything back to her. So that to me is just wrong. That really is. You know, she's asking him if he's okay and he doesn't answer. That's rude. I mean, guys, don't ghost someone who you're not feeling anything with after the first date. Just let us down gently, but don't lead us on and don't ghost us. It's rude to us. That makes us feel like you're immature, and it won't hurt us in the long run if you are just open and honest with us in the beginning. It is obvious that Bevan and Colum still love each other after they've been broken up for 2 years. They steal glances, they banter and bicker, steal kisses, and other things at some point during the book. But when Colum goes to his parents' house for Thanksgiving, his sisters and his mom all want to know how come him and Bevan had broken up. They never knew why, and apparently they really, really needed to know. So he told them everything about how he basically just used Gretchen to make her jealous, to make Bevan jealous, and that her abandonment issues were hurting their relationship. And his sisters and his mom just go off on him and saying, you know, she has these abandonment issues, but instead of holding her hand through it all, you literally just left her. in the dust without helping her through it. And at that point, he does realize how selfish he really is. And he does end up going to Bevan's mom's place, where he knows that she's there because it's Thanksgiving week. And he goes to her, and then they just basically make up then, which is awesome. And you know, other stuff also happens after that, but I won't say anything else because I didn't understand why they broke up in the first place. So yeah, these two, Bevan and Colin, they needed to be broken up because in the end they are stronger as individuals. They can stand strong as individuals, but they're stronger together as one whole piece rather than two separate pieces. And you know, I do wish that there were some things that were added in to the story, like maybe an interaction between Bevan and her biological father, like just like something in between them, or Colin confronting Bevan's father, or maybe like a scene between Gretchen and Bevan or something like that. Just, I kind of wish that there was something a little bit more dramatic. It just seemed like it was like, I don't know, I just felt like there was something missing. I just felt like there was something missing with this story. So that being said, I did rate it 4.5 stars. I just wanted something else to happen. But anyways, you guys, that's it from me today. Thank you, Grace Promotions and Carrie Aarons, for the ARC. And I will see you all soon in the next review. Bye, guys. So, I'm a little thrown off. My husband came back with food, and now I get to have my lunch. Yay!